Hey there folks, how's it going? This is NotSoLivid, and welcome to, once again, another new thing we're doing. It's March, which means it's time for Season 2 of PokeMarch Madness. Now you may be asking, Jacob, there wasn't even a Season 1. What do you mean Season 2? And that is where you're wrong. There was a Season 1. Except, I think only one person did, I don't know if Yeti did videos on it. I can't remember. But Josh did videos on it. There was a Season 1. This was Season 1. For Season 1, we, the Mandem group, all did brackets of the Pokemon for each region, as you can see here, to see which one was the best in our own opinions. Again, I did not record because I wasn't able to, because of this was like the start of quarantine and stuff, so people were around, so I couldn't record. But I digress. Josh did his. Last updated March 31st. Snuck it in right at the end there. A little tight, but okay, dude. Alright, we made it. Actually, maybe my opinions have changed. Don't worry, we'll get into the video soon. But maybe my opinions have changed since last year. I have all my old brackets saved. But maybe it would be fun to redo them. Since I didn't do videos for the quote-unquote Season 1. Maybe it would be a fun thing, and I can sort of double up on videos. And I say double up because this year, we aren't doing the same thing. It's still PokeMarch Madness, don't get me wrong. But we're not doing these 8 billion entry large brackets. Instead, we're doing very small brackets because we are doing the gym leaders. And we're starting this video, if you couldn't tell by however I choose to title it, we're starting with Kanto. And I'm doing the original 8 from Kanto. I made all these brackets. The link will be in the description to them. Actually, I'll just put a link to my profile on Bracket Fights, because you can just get all the brackets there. There's brackets for gens 1 through 8. Some generations have more than one if they have a lot of version differences, like two or three gym leader changes between version. I made one for each, like for instance Sword and Shield each have their own bracket, because there's like Alistair versus B, and Melanie versus, oh gosh, I made the brackets yesterday and I don't even remember the dude's name. That tells you how this is gonna go once we get into the later gens. I don't know what his name is. Melanie, why do I remember her name? I didn't even know she existed until yesterday. But yeah, so there's more than 8 brackets. There's like, I think 10. Like, we got Koga and not Janine. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say in as many words as humanly possible, apparently. But let's just jump in to this because it's been 10 minutes of recording. These should hopefully be short videos at least, so it's not a huge deal that I took half the video to preface this. I'm gonna just base it on literally anything I know about the gym leaders, which may be a lot, may not be a lot, and I'm gonna base it on like other stuff too, like for instance Koga, like the fact that he becomes an Elite Four member will play a role. The anime, if it is relevant, may play a role. I don't know, dude. We'll figure it out. So we've got our first matchup here. And matchups were randomly assigned when I made the brackets. So if you're mad about a matchup, sorry. It just kind of happened. I didn't really think too much about it either way. So we got Sabrina versus Blaine. Sabrina is an actual nightmare. Gen 1 Sabrina's just actually a nightmare. She's vicious, dude. And her gym is painful. It just, you can be trapped for days in her gym, dude. But I really like Sabrina, regardless of that. Blaine is also dope. Cinnabar Island boy, and then later the island, the volcano, even though there isn't actually a volcano on Cinnabar Island in the games until apparently there just is a volcano and it erupts and then the island's gone in Gen 2. So he just becomes a hermit, which is interesting. It's an interesting approach for sure. Don't know if it's necessarily the correct approach to make, but to each their own. I'll let you live your life how you want, Blaine. I'm leaning Sabrina, I think. Just because her team's a nightmare. Oh no, but Blaine has Tombstoner. He's got TM28 Tombstoner. There's so many factors at play. This is extremely difficult. Does Sabrina have Alakazam? Or does she just have Kadabra? She has an Alakazam, right? I'm not crazy? Bulbapedia, save me. What's her team? Yeah, she's got a freaking Alakazam, dude. What a nightmare. What an actual nightmare. And then, good lord. Pokemon Yellow, level 50 Alakazam, just here to absolutely wreck your life. Good luck. Your teams are so random, dude. Like, why the heck does she have a Venomoth on her team? It was Gen 1. Gen 1 was kind of wonky with stuff like that. And apologies for the weird screen regioning, but I have it cropped super strange for this. So this is what you get. This is what you get. That Alakazam's an actual nightmare. What's Blaine's team look like? Growlithe, Ponyta, Rapidash, Arcanine. His Arcanine's pretty rough. If it lands a Fire Blast, that is. Yikes, dude. Flamethrower? Yikes, dude. More Flamethrower? Yikes. Pokemon Yellow doesn't play around, dude. It does not play around. He doesn't even have a freaking Arcanine, dude. They just yoink his Arcanine and give him a Magmar. That's true. Why doesn't he have a Magmar? And why the heck doesn't he have a Magmar in RBY? I'm gonna give it to Sabrina. Congratulations, Sabrina. You've advanced to the semifinals. Next, we got Giovanni versus Surge. I think this is an easy Giovanni for me. Raichu, use Thunderbolt. Oh my gosh. Could I have done a worse impression? I don't think I could have done a worse impression than that. Oh, good lord. He kind of annoys me. For whatever reason, he reminds me of Duke Nukem, even though I've never actually played a Duke Nukem game. But he reminds me of Duke Nukem, because I think Duke Nukem annoys me, and I think Surge also kind of annoys me. Not to the extent of Duke Nukem. But Giovanni's just... Dude, he's the OG villain. The OG villain. Running an international crime organization. He just exudes a lust for power, I guess you could say. It's an easy Giovanni. Ooh, Misty and Erica. That's a tough matchup. You probably have to go Misty just because there's so much Misty, by which I mean like she's one of the main characters in the show. And that's really about it by what I mean by that. And Erica is not one of the main characters in the show, therefore, Misty's a more fleshed out character. But I really like Erica. Actually, I gotta show this. Let's use matchup. Stop. No, I don't like... Matchup mode is annoying. I wish... That's the reason I'm not using it, too. Oh gosh, the scrolling is there. We're centered. But the reason I'm not using matchup mode is because it's obnoxious to use. Like, you can't just be like... And it also does one side of the bracket all the way to the finals, and then it'll do the other side of the bracket all the way to the finals, whereas I want to go round by round. But like, you can't just be like, hey, I want to show this matchup. Show me matchup mode for this matchup. It's just like, no. You get this matchup, and you have to answer. And then you get this matchup, and you have to answer. And then you get this matchup, and then you have to answer. Now you can get this matchup. And I don't want to deal with that. So we're not going to deal with that. But I wanted to show, actually, I just have the images, so I can just show it on screen. That's one of the benefits of being the one who made all the brackets, I guess. But these are the, I don't know about Giovanni's. But the rest, and I also don't know about Koga's. I think maybe Koga's, I don't know. But these are artworks from Let's Go. And Erica, dude, she looks like she's just out to lunch.
Smoking big doinks in Amish.
She's gone, dude. She's not there. 100% just not there. And it kind of throws me off. I don't know. Misty, congratulations. Brock versus Koga. Brock, yikes. Brock versus Koga. So Koga, what does Koga have going for him? He's poison lord. His gym is kind of annoying because it's all the invisible walls. Brock's gym, you literally just walk. You walk, and then some dude's like, you're light years away from facing Brock, and then you kick his butt as you are wont to do, and then you head over to Brock, and he's like, my rock hard determination, something. And then you absolutely body him by triggering the sprinklers and using Thunderbolt, even though that wouldn't actually like work because it's still a ground type, right? The anime played by its own rules, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's just what they do, dude. Yugi Moto March Madness, anybody? Maybe not, probably not. That seems like a bit of a stretch. Yugi October Madness. No. We're stop. I think you go Brock, just for the same reason as Misty. He's just a more fleshed out character, and also, the most iconic line in all of media.
Oh no, it's raining!
Hey, I know! I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan!
His trusty frying pan? He can use his trusty frying pan as a drying pan. Did you know that? Did you know he could use his frying pan as a drying pan? Well, if you didn't know, now you know. And for that, you get to move on. Brock, congratulations. Sabrina versus Giovanni. I think I really do like Sabrina. She's like I said, she's a freaking nightmare, dude. And then I vaguely remember from the show. Dude, I do remember from the show. She like trapped them in like some purgatory or something, right? Like, what the heck was that? An actual like witch Like, what in the world, dude? But Giovanni, he did create a Pokemon, which is pretty super villain kind of thing to do. They both have some evil energy to them. This is like good versus evil right now. We've got the two accompanying the two side protagonists. I don't know what the term would be for them, versus two antagonists. I think you go Giovanni. Just because, again, like the whole thing, he runs a worldwide crime organization. I mean, can he trap you in some psychic purgatory like Sabrina? I don't think so. But he could get Mewtwo to do it for him, which I guess counts. Congratulations, Giovanni. Misty versus Brock. Misty versus Brock. This is tough. With them, I'm thinking mainly about the show, for obvious reasons. The problem is, I don't know who I would pick, because they play off each other a lot of the time. I think I go Brock? Maybe? This is tough, dude. Why would I pick Brock? I think Brock's just more memorable to me. He's just got more going for him. But I really liked the one episode where, like, the Misty, the Cerulean Gym episode. That was a good one. But once again, the drying pan. The drying pan energy is very strong. But is it strong enough? Dude. And he's also got the whole, like, hopelessly searching for a soulmate sort of thing going on, which is always a fun time. His team's kind of garbo. Misty's team is much more fun, in my opinion. But in the anime, Brock's got a great team. And he's got Vulpix, well, I guess Ninetales, Crobat, and I do love me some Crobat. You know what? You get in because of Crobat. Congratulations. And he also has, I forgot, he wants to be the world's best Pokemon breeder. I totally forgot about all that part. And he's like the older brother, and he's got the sad backstory. Oh my goodness. Brock, you win. I just had like a sudden flood of Brock information enter my brain. Congratulations, Brock. You are, for better or worse, the winner of the Kanto gym leader bracket. I feel like this is not going to be what other people pick. I really feel like this is an oddball opinion. But man, it just all came back to me. He's got so much going on with him, and it pushes him into the final championship position. Because I mean, Giovanni, what's he got going for him? Terrible person. That's what he's got going for him. There's a little more to it, but generally speaking, terrible person. Brock, what's he got going for him? He's one of the main protagonists. He's got a great team that includes a Crobat. He wants to be a Pokemon breeder. He's got all the love stuff going on. He's a gym leader, obviously. The first gym leader. He is very maternal, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Like some stay-at-home dad energy is what he is what he exudes. So this is it. This is my final bracket, for better or for worse. If you want to fill out your bracket, I will leave a link in the description. I'll also maybe I'll drop these in Josh's Discord so we can get some of those peeps doing it. Yeti and Josh, and potentially more people, but I know for sure Yeti and Josh are going to be doing these brackets as well, so when they do theirs and put out their videos, links will be in the description and in the pinned comment. And you should watch theirs because our opinions will probably differ. Yeti's specifically because he doesn't really know a lot about Pokemon, so his are going to be interesting to watch, I think. His are going to be a fun time to watch. And Josh will also, I'm sure, have differing opinions and possibly like a different approach to this whole thing than I do. Let me know about your brackets. You can send them to me on Twitter, I guess, at NotSoLivid. I'm sorry, at not_so_livid. The underscores are significant because if you go to at NotSoLivid, you're gonna get somebody who's definitely not me. 100% not me, and I don't know whether or not they would appreciate getting brackets sent to them. Probably not. Who knows if it's even an active account, honestly. But I'm rambling now, so that means it's time to end. Like I said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Fill out the bracket, check out Yeti and Josh. If you want to do future brackets, a link will be in the description as well to all future brackets. And yeah, I'll see you guys when we do Johto. See you then.